everybody, it's Marie here, and I have some fabulous Brutus Monroe goodies to show you. I just got this box in the mail. A lot of you know already that I have been, I'm on Brutus Monroe's inspiration team, and they sent me this box of goodies to play with, and I'm so excited because these are fabulous. So I just want to give you a quick look at what I have here, and then I'm going to get in and start playing with some stuff. So first off, we have this Tangled Elements paper pad, and this is for autumn. This is their autumn paper pad, and if you notice, it's also Canvas Home Basics. Canvas Corp can print these papers for Brutus Monroe, so you know the papers are going to be good quality and totally amazing. But just look at these pumpkins. They are amazing, and all of that fun coloring opportunities. And they've got these pumpkins. They've got a smaller pattern, which is great for cards. They've got leaves and pumpkins, more pumpkins. Everything pumpkin is great for fall. They've got just leaves, which are amazing, and then a bigger print of leaves. So different kind of leaves here. Lots of fun things that I'm going to have a fun time playing with. There's 24 papers. There's 12 designs and 2 of each design. So you have tons of papers here to play with. So I can't wait to get into those. And another thing about these papers before I move on is that they are printed with toner ink. So that makes it possible for you to do foiling on top of them, because the toner ink is what you can use to do foiling. Now, I don't have like a Mink machine. I do have a laminator, which I have heard works for foiling. I've never tried it before, so I might be playing around and trying to do something with that, but we'll see. But if you do have a Mink, or if you do like foiling, then that's totally possible with these papers. And how amazing would that be with some gold foil on these pumpkins? It would just look amazing. So I'm excited about that. Next up is this mixed media paper pad. So there are 24 6x6 papers in here. They are compatible with all Brutus Monroe inks and sprays. And look at these. This one you can see is kind of see-through, but I'm sure that will look amazing when you mist it. It's got some stripes in there. Lots of different, like these are a little bit more thin. Here's some that are thicker, and then they have some sort of watercolor type paper, and some different feeling kind of papers here. So lots of opportunity for mixed media if that's what you like. I'm sure those will look amazing. And it says it's compatible with all Brutus Monroe inks and sprays. Here are some of their sprays. Now, they teamed up with Tattered Angels, which is amazing because Tattered Angels paints are just fabulous. And they made these colors for Brutus Monroe. So let's open them up here if I can. And they've got a little bit of directions here in the back on how to use them. But these are Brutus Monroe colors, and they're just awesome. They've got jack-o'-lantern, cabbage, aubergine, and locomotive, which is, I like that color. It's kind of like a bluish gray, and they all have shimmer in them. So I'm going to have lots of fun playing with those too. And with the mixed media papers, or even these kind of papers, I know they're going to work great because I already have my Tattered Angels sprays, and they're always amazing. So I am excited about these inks. I basically use just like a VersaFine Black Onyx ink for stamping, and I do like Versamark ink for embossing, and I have some distress inks. So I haven't really gone out of that area of inks. I haven't tried like any pigment inks or anything. So I'm excited to start playing with some more inks. And these inks are amazing. You can do lots of different things with them. So I'll probably be doing videos on different techniques you can do with these inks. So I'm really excited about them. These inks are actually the same colors that the sprays are. So they have jack-o'-lantern, cabbage, aubergine, and locomotive, and they match perfectly with the sprays. So any kind of project you're doing that you might want to do stamping and spraying, or something together that sort of matches, they match perfectly. They're just made that way. So that's another really amazing thing about all of this. Alright, so we have some more ink here. This is their detail ink. It's black. They call it Raven Detail ink. And then they have their embossing ink, which you want to use their embossing ink with their embossing powders, because their embossing powders are formulated a little bit differently than what you might find in the store, and so their embossing ink is made to work together with their embossing powders. And I love embossing. I was like wowed by embossing the first time I saw it, so I'm really excited to play around with this. This is their penny embossing ink. And so it's kind of like a copperish penny look, which is perfect for fall, and I'm loving this because I am all into fall and I'm ready to get going on some fall crafting. So let's see if I can open this little bag here. But the detail ink too is black, so it's perfect for stamping just your basic stamps and then coloring over it, because it is permanent. Once it's dry, it won't run or smear or anything. And here's another thing. These are 1 by 1. Well, they're 1 1/4 inch cubes, I think. So they are basically the same size as these mini distress inks. So if you need somewhere to store them, they fit perfectly in these little storage containers, which I love because I have some of these already. So your storage, if you're looking for storage or anything, these already fit with maybe what you already have. So storage is huge in our craft rooms. We never seem to have enough, but when something new comes out that you get and you have to try to find a whole new system of storage, it can be a pain. But these work already with maybe those little storage containers that you might already have, and if they don't, they still don't take up a whole lot of room if you just set them in a basket or set them on your shelf. So I love that. I love the little mini ink pads. Moving on. Let's see. I've got some of this Liquid Elements here. This is sterling, so I'm guessing it's sort of a silver kind of color. I've never used this before. I think it kind of has a metal look to it. I can hear it. There's something in there shaking around, so it's got some stuff to mix up in there. So I am excited to use this. I don't know how it compares to the sprays, but I mean, we all like putting some kind of metal looking stuff on our cards and on our project, and especially if it's for a guy, if you're sending them a card or something, that would be great to sort of make more masculine type product or project. So I'm excited to play with that as well. This, I believe, doesn't have a label, but I believe this is their stamp cleaner. Now, when you're using stamps, it doesn't matter what ink you use. If you use some kind of permanent ink on a good stamp, like a quality stamp, it will stain. It doesn't matter. I mean, when your stamps, if they stain, it's not a big deal. It's just a stain. It's not going to mess up your stamping or anything, but a good quality stamp will stain. It doesn't matter what brand it is, doesn't matter what kind of ink you use, they will stain over time. Now, if you have like, let's see, the, I can't remember what it's called, the polyphoto or whatever stamps, maybe it has this on here, no. The acrylic stamps are the ones that probably won't stain. So I have some acrylic here, and I've used these before. It's not really stained very much, it wipes clean. It's not as good of a quality as the other kind of better quality stamps, and I can't think of right now what they're made out of. Maybe you guys can help me out. Put it down in the description or below. Photopolymer stamps, is that what it is? Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm not sure, but good quality stamps will stain. It just happens. But they have this Squeaky Clean. I think it's the Squeaky Clean stamp cleaner. This helps clean off your stamps. I don't know if it cleans it off totally clean. I haven't tried it yet, but it does help clean off the stamps, because when you're working with permanent ink especially, it will definitely stain. But like I said, stained stamps does not ruin any of your stamping projects. It's actually a good sign when your stamps stain, because then you know they are quality stamps. So that's a little extra something something for you there. All right, let's move on. So these are some more papers. See if I can rip this open with something here. Some more papers. These are Brutus Monroe's Vintage Textiles papers, and I've got a few of them here, and they're just gorgeous. Again, I think they are printed with toner, so you can foil them. It's kind of got a smooth finish to them, so I bet that would be great for coloring with colored pencils, watercoloring on, whatever. But they're just really gorgeous prints, and the only problem I have with getting something this gorgeous is I don't want to use it because I don't want to mess it up. But I'm going to be thinking about what to do with these because they're too pretty not to use. I don't want to just stick them away and never use them. So we're going to see what I can come up with these. Even if I just do something, spray it or whatever, and put it up on the wall as like wall art. That would be pretty all by itself. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do with those. Now that we got through all those goodies, we have these stamps. And I love stamps. That's what got me into paper crafting in the first place. So here we have, this is from their Monroe collection. There's these cute little owls, and I'm dying to get into these and use these because I just love them. And it's got this cute little sentiment, I'll always love you. These two little owls on the branch here, and I can just see this on cards. Use it on a background for a scrapbook page or mixed media or whatever, and they're great images to color. So I can't wait to get into that one. Here is their stamps. This is from their Brutus Monroe stamps. These are little witch faces. It says, "Witch, please. Which way to the candy? Not every witch lives in Salem. Life is a witch, and then you fly. Oh, look, another glorious morning." So that one kind of makes me laugh because you have our grumpy little face here. You put, "Oh, look, another glorious morning," and it's almost sarcastic. So that's kind of funny. It makes me giggle. That one's fun. All right, so we have a little spring stamp here. A few little Easter eggs with some doodles on them. That's really fun. It says "Hello Spring," so those would be great ones to color as well. I'll give you a little closer look. Some little doodle eggs there. So that one's really fun for the spring. And then here are their planner stamps. This is a more masculine themed planner stamps, which is great because you really don't see much for masculine themed stamps. A lot of it's geared towards the ladies, which, you know, it's not bad, but when you're making cards for men, or if men are making cards, it can be kind of hard to find colors and products that are geared towards them. So I really love this this planner set. I don't know how much I'm going to be using it in my personal planner, but I can see all of these great little images would be great on a background, like a stamped background for a card. You know, you have these little accessories like a bow tie or a mustache. If you have other stamps, you could just stamp that on there and give one of your little characters a mustache or something. That would be totally cute. So I'm excited to kind of think out of the box and do something with these stamps here. And I'm excited about this stencil too because I love stencils. I don't have enough of them. Polka dot backgrounds or circle backgrounds are always great for any kind of project you're doing. You can do embossing paste on this, spray it, ink it, even put some embossing ink in there, and then emboss little circles. So tons of things you can do. I love that it comes in this little zipper bag that you can hang up. So again, it's already got, you know, perfect storage for you. You store it right in this bag. It's perfect for your craft room storage. And then if you look real close, you can see on the side here, it's got these little circles that are not cut out. So at first I was thinking, why is that there? But the thinking is that when you go ahead and you use your stencil, whether it's spraying or ink blending or whatever, you line this up with the pattern that you already created and then just move on with your background. So it gives you a seamless background when you're creating with a stencil, which I think is fantastic. It's brilliant because whenever I'm using my stamps, it's always hard to line them up again to get a perfect pattern on your background. So I just think that's brilliant, and I'm excited to use it. So that's what I have here. I'm excited to get started, but I just wanted to give you guys a look at what I'm going to be playing with. So keep an eye out for more videos coming up with me playing around with these goodies. And I'll also be over on the Brutus Monroe blog. My days for posting are Wednesdays. So if you want to see more of my projects, I'll have a blog post up there every Wednesday. And I'm really excited for this. I think Brutus Monroe has some fabulous products. I'm so excited to be playing around with them. And yeah, so I'll be making, excuse me, a lot more videos in the future. So come back and see me. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.